Okay, welcome back to the Last Z Survival Shooter. I just recently did a video and had no audio and just figured that out. So, whenever I had put it up, noticed no audio. So, fixing that stuff, and this is going over the state ruler event right here. We actually won. Amazing, because we were way behind on everything. So, still came out though, and I got my 9 boxes. And I'm a free player, and I was 249 out of everybody. And there were more than 250 people there, so it's not like I just was up one. Not everybody got the 9 boxes. And getting the win is even more special. But getting the 9 boxes is key. The reason that is key is because you want the Valor medals. Badge is also helpful, but Valor medals, you also get diamonds, all that good stuff, but Valor medals. And the reason for that is you go to the black market once a week. You go over to this, it's 15,000 for a piece of orange equipment. And we're going to go over why the orange equipment is so good, why I don't get purple equipment. A lot of people tell me to go for the purple equipment, but I go for this resource, whatever it is. It is the power core and orange equipment. If I get a lot of Valor medals, I start going for the power cores. I'm not at that stage yet. I'm free, as you see. I haven't done my first buy yet. I have 3 orange characters. Still trying to get the other 3 from the recruitment tickets. And let me bring it up right here. See, first thing I do is I go for the weapon because of the damage. So this is level 35. That's higher than what the purples can go to, but it's 238,000. And now you go over to this one that's level 12, 25,000, and maxes out at 30. And the orange gear, you can keep going past. I forgot what the max is, but you can go way past the purple. So I'm going to put all my crafting, all of that upgrading into my orange stuff. So in game, that's all I work at. Start with a weapon, and then you can go to armor or whatever else, which I actually do have. Let's see, right here, the headgear, that's 301,000. And we can go to a purple headgear right here. It is 17,000. So, but that has no levels added to it. The other one does have levels added to it, and some of that orange added stuff. So it was very slow getting the first ones because it wasn't powerful enough to pull off getting the 9 open chest right here, which my previous video I posted up shows it, but the audio wasn't working. But the first hour and 18 minutes only got me to maybe the 7th chest. And that's a 1 million points, and you need 2.2 million points. And it can end in 2 hours if one group holds the capital the whole time. Well, we lost it for a little bit, but I was like, well, crap. I've got to go off with the president, whatever it is. You know, that's just a figurehead, and they try to work together. That they wanted people headquarter level 24, which I am level 23, 24 or higher only in the dirt, rocks, whatever you want to call it, the area that you cannot shield, because that's close to the capital to do the attacks and to defend. So you don't want a lot of weak people there that get destroyed, but they're attacking the headquarters and not the capital. So that's my point of view, to have a mix. But at the beginning, I'm just shielded up and I'm reinforcing people, and then they were not attacking the headquarters, the invaders. They just were not attacking the headquarters. And so they were being defended off, and so they couldn't get to the capital. Next week, I'm going to do a whole good video about how to do well in the state ruler event on taking the capital. You have to hold it for so long, all that good stuff. But me being a free player, I'm in a good alliance, and that helps out a ton. And I'll show you the alliance ranking is 5th. And this is after lots of battling. We lost lots of troops. So our numbers are a bit higher whenever before this starts. And you might ask, well, you're a free player, you're in there. I am not the highest person in the alliance. I am actually one of the lowest at 84 out of 95. Now, why would this alliance that's so powerful allow someone that is bottom of the barrel in with them? Well, the simple fact of how well I do in verse. You don't have to be powerful in verse. You just have to be conservative and know when to use your items and hold them. Like the hero initiative, day 4, that's whenever you use your orange, blue, purple fragments to upgrade your heroes. That's whenever you upgrade your equipment also. And you'll score pretty high there. So like today in the verse mode, that's attacking, troops winning, losing, using speed ups. I am number 13. Now I'll probably fall a little bit more throughout the day, but weekly I am 7th in the alliance. Ranking for the 2 weeks, I am 10th. So that's all with how much effort I put in to help out and to do the mod vehicle, the shelter upgrade, the Age of Science, the hero initiative. Hero initiative, I will open all 9 boxes. That's the other thing. On this, I have my 9 boxes open because that's going to help me out. And that helps wherever I'm helping out the group to also help me out. And that's where your research comes in. Go into your lab. You've got to hit the alliance recognition. It takes a lot, and that's where the badges come in. And you also are getting badges through this event. So you got to time it out. You've got to spin and you got to save. But the groups will let you in. You just have to be a team player, work with alliance well, and match with their attitudes. So free player, still in a great alliance, still going far in the game. Just level 23. Hopefully next week I might be 24. That's going to take a lot of speed ups. Because let's see. And I focus on just upgrading the headquarters. That is the big thing. Assault Camp 23. What am I at? At 19. So yeah, I'm going to have to use a lot of speed ups. Let me check my speed ups. 365 not even touched. Because I only use them on the verse stuff to work with. And say 24, that's 1 day. Building 10. Ooh. So maybe I won't make it next week to 24, but I'll be getting very, very close. Because the other good thing about being with a good alliance is right here, the gifts. Right here on just the free stuff that on attacking the boomers, it's over 1,000 a day. And that's going to be a mix of speed ups, the food, the wood, all that good stuff. But you can be a free player, still do well on the verse competition, still do well on the state ruler, because at 119 or 118, I quit shielding, went into the dirt, got blown up 3 times. And the thing is, once you go into the dirt, you're going to be attacked. If you attack some other headquarters, they'll be like, oh, look, that's a low B, let's attack them. That is going to give you lots of points here. That's how within 30 minutes, I went from 1 million to 2.2 million. Getting blown up 3 times. So when people say getting blown up doesn't give you points, it gives you points. It gives you lots of points. So it doesn't take away from you. It only adds. So just try, go for it. You can look at my previous video and see it. Because I bring up once I get blown up, bring up my points. I teleport back in once I get my people out of the hospital. And then while I'm getting attacked, once my people are in the hospital, I'm using the speed ups to get them well again. So I can take more damage, try to kill more of the other people's troops, and then get blown up. And then I go to my mail and I've got so many care packages from my alliance. And whoop, no, I got rid of them, but you'll get tons of care packages from everybody. And that gives you speed ups, gives you food, gives you wood, so you can keep getting all your characters healthy and back out there. So even as a free player, you can keep playing, you can be an asset, you can get into a good alliance. It's just understanding the game and doing your verse with your prep. Full preparation. I time it on using a lot of my points during this time. And for a lot of it, 5 out of 7 days, I'm number one. And being number one gives you the orange fragment, gives you the chest, all that good stuff. Because like right now, my warehouse, resources, I've got a good bit of chest right there. And then these, you'll start getting the more that you win, save them up. And I also show how to, even as a free player, go through and plunder and get resources that way. And I try to only do it on server versus server days where I go to another server, or the verse days, which is the enemy buster day. So you're not making people on your server angry with you to have any resentment towards you attacking their bases. So, because your whole server needs to work together on days like this. So hopefully that information helps you out. Even if I'm in verse with you, you see my videos, you can send me a message. I mean, I'll work with you on that to help you on verse. Because tank versus tank, team versus team, however you want to say, TVT, we just put our people in the hospital, win or lose, but we get points every time. So we're all about doing well, the competition, opening up these boxes, because they help you out later in the game. It will help me out and it'll help you out. So even though we're verse against each other, we still help each other out. Just got to play, just got to participate, and you'll move up there. So if you have questions, let me know. I hope I went over and made people feel better that are playing the game, that think, oh man, I need to spend so much money to get this stuff. You saw I only have 3 orange players. You can get 6 for free at the end of season 1 if you're in one of the top alliances, and they're going to look over and see either on participation, where you're in the alliance, whatever. You'll get tickets where you can get some of those other orange season 1 characters. You can use those tickets to get them, so you don't have to buy them, and you can still build up and have a good team of orange players. So hopefully the information makes you a little bit better if you're playing the game and feel hopeless. You're not. You can still get through. It takes some time. Enjoy the game, because that's what it's for. It's to enjoy. And you can be friendly with others even though you're against them. You guys can all build together. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your time in the game and try to be kind to others.